are not groupies.
This is Penny Lane, man. Show some respect.
Groupies sleep with rock stars because they want to be near someone famous. We're here because of the music. We are Band-Aids.
She used to run a school for that.
That is Kate Hudson as Penny Lane in the Academy Award-winning film Almost Famous, which marks its 20th anniversary a few months ago. Kate was just 21 years old when that movie made her a star instantly. She quickly found herself holding some of the same trophies her famous mother Goldie Hawn had won some 30 years earlier. In the 2 decades since Almost Famous, Hudson has starred in a run of hit romantic comedies, launched a successful athletic brand called Fabletics, and raised a mixed family of 3 children, ranging from toddler to teenager. Kate and I got together the other day for a virtual Sunday Sitdown.
I got makeup flying in.
Kate, here's my glam squad, just me and an
Yes. And, excuse me, just burped. Just a little morning burp.
That's why we love you. That's why we love you. Keeping it real.
For Kate Hudson, keeping it real these days means a lot of time at home with her 3 children.
What have these months been like for you in the house?
Really? I want to be like, yeah, it's so great, and everybody we're figuring it out. But the reality is that there are days that are great, and there's days that I have to remind myself to be grateful. I mean, I am a gypsy. You know, I chose to be an actor and a traveler. I never thought in a million years that I'd spend a year in one place. When you have so many kids, you know, sometimes you have those moments where you're hiding in your bathroom going, please, please get me out of here. I just remind myself there's a lot of people out there who have lost their loved ones, and we just got to stay in for a bit.
The pandemic pushed back the release of Hudson's latest film called Music.
What do you think I'm doing? Celebrating.
Shot long before the COVID crisis, Music was written and directed by Sia, the Australian singer-songwriter known for hits like Unstoppable and Chandelier.
How do you describe this to people?
We call it a musical experience. I think it's a piece of art. I mean, that's what Sia's intention was. Her intention was to make a movie about love, about finding love, about feeling worthy of love. Look, you're gonna like this. I play a sober drug dealer. She has learned to survive through manipulation, through getting people to fall in love with her. And the story brings her together with her sister, who is severely autistic. Sia was like, I want to create a world where we can go inside the head of this beautiful child and see them be able to express themselves in ways that they can't.
Get a girl, I'll get a boy. 1 + 1.
We are not groupies.
Born into a Hollywood family, Hudson first made her own name playing Penny Lane in the 2000 film Almost Famous.
Famous people are just more interesting.
A role that earned her a Golden Globe Award and an Oscar nomination.
You were shot out of a cannon with Almost Famous.
That year of my life was, people would ask me all the time, like, how does it feel? How does it feel? And everything was happening so fast in that moment, in that 1 year. I didn't even have time to digest any of it. And then my life, it was just like work, work, work. But simultaneously, you know, I was falling in love with the most amazing man and getting married. But yeah, I mean, shot out of a cannon is basically what it was.
Does that feel like a long time ago or yesterday?
It feels like a lifetime ago. It feels like 2 lifetimes ago.
Almost Famous launched Hudson to a run of romantic comedies like Bride Wars,
Will you just marry me already?
Fool's Gold, and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
My boyfriend thinks I'm fat.
Hudson's real-life story is a bit more complicated. Born to actors Goldie Hawn and Bill Hudson, Kate and her older brother Oliver grew up estranged from their father. They were raised by Hawn and her longtime partner, Kurt Russell. Complex family dynamics are a popular topic on Hudson's podcast, Sibling Revelry.
Agreed, but it was great. It was
which she hosts with her brother Ollie.
I think that estrangement is unfortunately quite common. And I think it's important for people to talk about that. We sometimes need a little bit of talk and humor to move us into places where we can heal some of the wounds that have affected us from our families.
I think from the outside, people look at your family and they're like, you have this great relationship with your mom and Kurt. It seems that way through the years, and you guys are all so close. So
Yeah.
do you feel like this other piece is something that's been gnawing at you, or is this a new revelation?
No, it's a 41-year-old issue. I have a great family. I have a beautiful mother. I have a stepfather who stepped in and played a huge, huge part in sharing what it is to have a dependable father figure in our life. But it doesn't take away from the fact that we didn't know our dad. I think people sometimes just need to hear that they're not alone in that.
Hudson's own 3 children, Ryder, 17, Bingham, 9, and Ronnie, 2, are from 3 different relationships.
You know, I've got multiple dads. I've got kids all over the place. The only expectations I really have that are really high in my life is with my kids and with like family stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's like, I just let it go. Like I do it. I work my ass off and then I walk away and I hope for the best.
Now, Hudson is diving into her latest project, the 2nd season of the Apple TV Plus drama Truth Be Told, where she stars with Oscar winner Octavia Spencer.
She is the absolute best. I feel like I've known her my whole life. You know, I mean, it's like soulmate stuff.
How crazy are the protocols?
We're very strict. I was looking at us the other day with all of our, on, and we had our, the mask, and everybody's got their shields and the thing and the whatever. And I'm like, God, we're nuts. Like we're shooting a show in the middle of a pandemic and so happy to be at work.
It was, believe it or not, less than a year ago that my sister Libby and I did the podcast with you and Oliver. Taking the guilt away.
I love that.
Ollie, Ollie, take my guilt away.
You were one of the last people that I sat with before this all. So
same with me. Ironically, it was you, and then the following week it was Octavia Spencer on the show. Your buddy. She was our last in-person interview.
Oh my God!
You both hold a special place in my pre-COVID heart.
Well, then hopefully when our show comes out, which I think it'll be in fall, maybe we'll come find you together.
A dinner for 3. I like it. I like it. Kate, thanks for the time. Great to see you.
It's a strong 3 top for dinner. Kate's movie Music hits select IMAX theaters for one night only on February 10th, and then it will be available everywhere on demand on February 12th. And you can find Fabletics, her popular line of athleisure, everywhere, really. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the full-length interview with Kate Hudson. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.